Hello and welcome to our next topic. So after array, we are going to talk about something called a string. And for that, let me open VS Code first. And let me create a new file and I will name it teststring.js. And also I will open my Microsoft whiteboard. What is a string? Okay. So string is a data structure used to represent a sequence of characters, often used to handle text in computer programs. So it is used to represent a sequence of characters. What does that mean? So generally, when let's say I write let a equals to h. So this is a single character. This is one character. This is also string, but let's say I write let b equals to hello. So it is a sequence of characters. So a string can represent either one or a sequence of characters, which is like a combination of multiple characters together. And it doesn't have to be only alphabets. It can be combination of alphabets, numbers, special characters. Okay, everything can be combined and it can represent, let's say, the password or the email address. These are the examples of standard strings. Strings are fundamental in computer programming languages because they efficiently handle and manipulate text data. Their immutability ensures that any changes create a new string, making them reliable for text operations. Additionally, strings are crucial for regular expressions, enabling developers to search for a pattern and to perform complex text manipulations. So there are some regular expressions related methods which we can use to find and replace string within a main string. String declaration. So in JavaScript, strings can be declared using single or double quotes. So when you declare a string, okay, let's clear the canvas. You can use either single, let's say S1 is a string. So you can use single quotes, or you can also use double quotes. So either of them will work. And generally we use a semicolon at the end, but it's fine with JavaScript. It doesn't have to be like one word. Okay, it can be a combination of multiple words. You can say hello, how are you? Okay, that is also a string. It can be a sentence basically. So strings can also be declared using backticks, known as template literals, which allow for string interpolation. Okay, so let's jump into our VS Code. So as I said, let S1 equals to hello. Okay, and I can say let S2 equals to, I can say hi. So, and let's say let value equals to, let's say, so if I want to, let's say let S3 equals to John. So if I want to combine these two, S2 and S3, so I can go like, I can give it like using backtick. So you give backtick, then dollar, then within a pair of curly brackets, you give S2, that will represent hi, and then you give a dollar and curly brackets S3. So now if you run this code, then it will say hi John. So basically this is called a template literals. Okay, this is the way you can actually display the value of a string. There is something called empty string, so you can just print like a pair of single quotes or double quotes. It means this is an empty string. Okay, now what are the different string operations? The first one is, I would say, concatenation. Okay, so actually let me delete everything and I can write string operation. So first one is concatenation. So what is concatenation? Concatenation basically means adding two strings. It's as simple as that. So I select f name John and then let l name do. So how do you concat? You can just give f name plus l name. This is a simple concatenation, and if you run the code now, you can say John Doe, but we need to add a space. So what I can do, I can add a space and then plus. Now if I run it, you say John Doe. This can also be, as I said, because this space itself now is being treated as a string, so you can give a single quotes as well. That will also work. Okay. So next is how to find the length of a string. Next is length of a string. So how can I find the length of a string? So let greeting equals to hello world, and if I want to find the length of the string, means how many characters are there including the space. So what I'll do, I will write greeting dot length. That's it. So it will tell me 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. I guess it's 11 characters. Yeah, so it will show me 11 characters. That is the length of the string. And next I will see what is a substring, like what it is a part of the string, and how to get the substring. Okay, so let message equals to hello world. Let me make H capital, and from here I want to display the substring. So what can I do is I will write message dot substring, and I will give the starting index 0 till 5. So it basically starts from here 0 1 2 3 4 5. So it will go till the space, and if I give substring from 6 up till the next, till the end of the string. So if I try to print that, I will say hello world. So hello will be from 0 to 5, and the next one will be from 6 to the end of the string. You don't have to mention, so it will automatically take the end of the string. Then string search. How can I search if something is present inside the string or not? So for that, there are two methods. The first method is index of, and the second method is search. So what is the first method doing? So let me say let phrase equals to hello world, and if I say phrase dot index of, and if I try to find world, and same thing for search, let's say let text, and let me write a sentence. Let's say the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So if I want to display this, and let's say I want to display the position of a substring if it is present, so I will write text dot search, and let's say if I give quick. So in these two different methods, index of itself is a method, search itself is a method. They both will give me the element position, the index of the element in the string. So for quick, it is 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the position where it will find this word. And here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So 6 is the position. So let me see whether it will find the position. So 6 and 4, it found the starting character. Now if I give something that is not present, let's say if I give hello world globe, so will it be able to find it? Let me see. So it is giving me -1. So -1 means that word is not present inside the string. If I in search method, it has some specific capability, so we can search something with the help of something called regular expression. So if a specific is a part of the word, if that is present, that can also be found. So let's say I give jump, because here jumps is there, so that also it will be able to find. Okay, so it finds it at the 20th position. Okay, and if I try to find something which is not present here, let's say globe, which is also not present in this sentence, so I will get a result of -1. So there is something called replace as well. It can do search also, at the same times it can do replace. So how can I replace some pre-existing word or letters? So let sentence equals to hello world. Let's say hello world, and if I want to replace, so let's say I want to replace world with globe, and now what I will see, can I see sentence or just something else? So it will say hello globe. So this hello world has been replaced with globe using the replace method. Now next is we can convert letters from uppercase to lowercase to uppercase. So let's take the sentence only. Let's take this only. Okay. And so I will write sentence dot to uppercase. Okay, to uppercase. So if I print it, I will get hello world, right? And then I write sentence dot replace inside that, and I will write to lowercase. I change it to lowercase and make it sentence. So let's say if it is printing it in a smaller letter, so everything is small. So let's find the position of a substring within a main string. Position of a substring within the main string. How can I find it? So for that, let's create a function, and I will name it find substring, and inside I will give main string substring. main string and substring. So I will pass these two values, and what I will return is return main string dot index of substring. So it will basically return me the position where the substring starts. I think there is a spelling mistake. Now it's fine. And let's say I create a main string and I name it hello universe, and then I create a substring and I name it universe, just universe, and then I want to find the index. So it will be, I'll call the function, and then I will pass the main string, and then I will pass the substring, and actually now I need to display the output using console.log. So I will pass index. So now if I pass that, there is some error. Let me check. Substring. Acha, here. So it is telling me the position of universe. The U starts at position 8. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So the position of U is 8. So it has found it perfectly. Now there is a method called trim. So trim is used to remove the trailing spaces, and let's see what trim does. So let's say there is a string, let's say padded string, and in the padded string we have, on purpose I have put some spaces on the both ends, before H and after the D. So how can I remove those? So for that, what I have to do, I need to give padded string dot trim. That's it. So it will remove all the unnecessary spaces. So you can see, actually we cannot see whether it's removing or not, but if we don't give, what will be the output? Now if you see the output, see there are some spaces before, so obviously these are spaces after. So using the trim method, we are able to replace those spaces. Okay, so now you can see there is no spaces before and after. Then there is something called a split. Split is very important method. So split converts string into an array, and each character are the elements of the array. So let's say hello, let's say message equals to hello world. And if I want to break down into array, and each element should be one character, like H is a character, E is a character, L is an element, something like that. So what I will do, some console.log, I will give msg.split. So now if you see, actually it has converted into an array, because in one element now, because I am not splitting based on any spaces, but if I put some condition like this, means separate out each and every character. So now let's see what happens. See, now everything, it is considering each and every character as a single element. Okay, if I give a space, so only the two words will be separated because there is a space. So this is the condition based on which the array will be created. So now I'll get two words. Okay. Uh, so hello is one element, world is another element. So it will create a single dimensional array. And previously in the first case, it created only one element. Now it is created two elements. And here it created, in the previous one, it created, those many characters. Then you can have starts with and ends with, and they will obviously result true or false. So I am checking whether it starts with something. Let's say if I want to check if MSG starts with hello, okay, and then ends with, if I want to also check if MSG ends with world, so whether they give true or not. Hello. Oh, we have to give double quotes. Sorry, it's my bad. So now if I see, so I am getting true for both the things. If I give something else like donkey or something, then it will obviously give false. So that is the use of starts with and ends with. Then there is one more method which is called includes. Okay, so includes means this will also return me true. So it basically tells whether a specific string includes certain character or not. So let's say let phrase1 equals to hello universe, and if I want to check if phrase1 dot includes a specific substring, let's say if I want to check if it has hello and then comma also, so what I'll get true. Okay, I'll get true. And if I am giving something which is not present, so it will most obviously give me false. So that is the use of include. And why these methods are important, because there will be a certain use cases. I will give some examples. We will solve some problems. So then you will understand why these methods are important. Let's say I want to check if a particular name is present in a list or not. So we can combine all these methods, their permutation combination, and to solve some complex problems. The next one is removing spaces from a string. So here, let me see. Let's say if I create a string, let's say my string equals to hello world. So we have used trim to remove the spaces in the before and after. But what about if there is a spaces in between which are unnecessary and I need to remove that? So what can I do for that? So for that, what I'll do, I will use the split method, string dot split dot join this. So what this is going to do is it will give me the final output. So you have to give dot, it's not comma, it's dot. So you need to use split with a space. Yeah. So now you will get the final output. So these are specifically the different methods, and this is all about the string, but we will use this to solve some problems. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.